and tart straight to your heart. Citrus sunshine at your service. Hi, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, how are you guys today? What the hell is that cow? Winnie, wait, that's so cute. I really like this cow. What the heck? Oh, it can do. This cow kind of is too hyper realistic. Welcome in. Hi, happy Friday. I hope that you guys are having a super duper wonderful Friday. And I'm gonna say hi to everyone first before I say anything else. Hi, 9-volt worm. Thank you so much for the 2-3 bits. I appreciate it. A whole bunch. Vesh, welcome in. And hi, Spatula. Oh, wow, look. Wow, Spatula has that bloom badge. Not to call you out. I don't mean to call you out, but whenever I see another thing related to the weekly watch streak, I'm like, oh, interesting. New thing that exists that I still don't know anything about. I just learn. I'm learning vicariously through you guys. I want more knowledge. What's the 6 welcome in? And hi, Master Delane. Hi, Wapper. And Gallo, thank you so much for the 1 whole year resubscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for 1 year as Dega Subsizer. Double D, welcome in. And hi, Byron. Hi, Arthas. And hi, some dude. Welcome in. I hope that you guys are good. Fabry, welcome in. I'm your tomboy idol. I mean, tomboy-ish. I don't know. I get called it often. It must be true on some level, wouldn't you say? It's because I have short hair. My hair's like low-key, like not even that short. I don't hate you, Oni-chan. Thank you so much for the 11 months of resubscription. You know, the second that I saw your resubscription, I was like, oh my god, I should have named that emote Shy. I was kicking myself for a hot second. Cause I was like, I'm so stupid. I should have just called it Shy. I was like, eto bleh. That was the only thing I can think of instead of Shy. It's kind of shy. Or I almost put TT. But that I don't know if that would make as much sense. You're never shy though. I mean, I feel like I'm shy all the time. But it's just a difference of like putting yourself out there versus clamming up. I try not to clam up, but I feel like I over course correct when I meet someone new and I really don't want to be weird. I'll try to be like extra outgoing. Probably that's a bad thing that I do. Do you guys understand what I mean? Like you're like, oh, we should like instead of feeling anxious, I should just channel all this energy into saying a joke. And I'm like not the best joke sayer. I don't know why that's like my first thought to do. But if I'm like, I don't know, somewhere where I don't know anyone, I'll be like clammy. Monkey, welcome in. How are you? Who is Harpo? Is that someone from BTS? Are you making new BTS guys? That sounds like a Korean name. Gecko, welcome in. No, there's nothing wrong with that cow. Sorry, I think I'm a little backed up on chats. Nothing wrong with the cute cow. I think it's adorable, just very hyper-realistic. It's very well made. It's beautiful. It looks like it's made in Blender, like 3D. Oh, it must be 3D, huh? Man Spider, welcome in. I hope that your day is going... I was about to take it off! I'm sorry, Spatula. No, don't take it off! 9-volt worm has one too! Look, you guys are matching. You guys are like couple matching. That's really cute. Oh my god, bro, that's like adorable. On God. Doodle Doctor, welcome in. How are you? Tomboy VTuber refuses to be a tomboy? Well, I think I'm a tomboy like within reason. I don't even know what girls like anymore. I actually started a new Stardew Valley save, but my stipulation to myself is that I can only play it for like 30 minutes every day. Cause I can get like way too lost in that. You guys ever play... You guys play Stardew Valley? What's the equivalent? RimWorld. Faster than light? You guys ever play StarCraft? and then get way too sucked into it? And then have to like extract yourself from your own computer? Kind of cringe. Rune Factory. Who doesn't like Rune Factory? Shit. Yeah, I downloaded 43 mods for Stardew Valley. I was like, shit. I should just keep adding mods. How many more mods can I add? What about Oprah? I want everyone to be able to get the weekly sub. You get a streak, and you get a streak. You should start being funny. I'm gonna try my very best. Starting today. I wasn't trying to be funny previously. Starting today, I'm gonna start being funny, and I hope you guys can join me on this long journey to being funny. I almost was like oh, sorry. I almost was thinking like, oh man, what if I took like an improv class? Because I don't think that I got that like dog in me to... I don't really have that dog in me to like think up jokes on the fly. I don't know. I guess I've never had like a captive audience. I got some sauce nowadays. It's you guys always say whatever joke I think up on the fly is like a 4 out of 10, but it's better than like a 0 out of 10, right? Better than not saying a joke at all. Well, that might be worse. Just reuse other people's jokes. I would have to have more short-term memory. Clam tuber. I just go completely quiet and get sweaty. No, what I do is I feel like I get louder and I get sweaty. Harpo is a very niche Kung Pao Enter the Fist reference. Why would you tell me then? I heard that you can cheat on No, monkey. Regarding the NTR in Stardew Valley, apparently he said something in like some Concerned Ape. He was in this interview and he's like, yeah, I've even thought about like having the player be able to cheat on their spouses. And the backlash from that was so bad that he had to be like, I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna add it. I swear to God. Like, please stop DMing me about it. Which is so ridiculous. Why would you say that in the first place? He was like, I kind of like want to explore like all the facets of human emotion in Stardew Valley. You don't gotta. It'd be so easy to, I was just thinking that. Yeah, Weston 6, I was just thinking that too. Because I just talked to her for like the first time. Yeah, dude. It's so easy to take Joe to your husband's at war. That's so bad to say. I would never do that. But I'm just saying, yeah, I get what you're saying. She steals all the jokes from her Discord. Probably true. On some level. Just steal, isn't that how being a VTuber works? Just steal jokes and never be funny. You're right. I'm gonna pin that so I don't forget. Yeah. No, I don't want to NTR. I would lose my shit if I could be NTR'd in Stardew Valley. Okay, you know, the real reason why I restarted a Stardew Valley save is because there's like a really comprehensive Caleb Lovendeep's face mod that adds him into the game, and it's got like 500 different lines in it, and it's like really well fleshed out, and it's compatible with Stardew Valley expanded. Play it. I have been. I played like what? I don't know. I played like 3 days of it so far. Without us? Bro. I can't play... Okay, I played Stardew Valley a lot on stream previously, and I would feel bad if I replayed it again. What's his background in that game? You'll never guess. Grandpa is his adoptive parent, and you're his childhood friend. Not pseudo incest, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with it. It's whatever. How do you get over him being called Caleb? Like, is that a bad name? I've actually never known a Caleb in real life. I guess I've just known of, but I don't think I've ever talked to a Caleb. I feel like Cody. I knew like a bunch of Codys when I was in like elementary school, but then when I hit middle school, like I don't feel like I knew another Cody ever again. They still got those guys out there? They must be. Can he get teen pregnant? God, I hope so. Short for codeine. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Really? Like Mary Jane, like girls named Mary Jane, they're actually secretly named after marijuana. Is that it? It's all secret drug allegories. Marcella, welcome in. Stardew Valley is the main game my sister ever talks about. I mean, it's like so hyper moddable. I feel like Stardew Valley is like The Sims if you wanted to do things instead of control Sims. If you wanted to like have Factorio light version, but also like have hyper moddability. Stardew Valley is essentially that for girls. Kid named Ibuprofen. Yeah. Ivy. That's kind of like a cute name. Sorry, I'm thinking Ivy. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be laughing about that. I'm like, that is kind of that is kind of a cute name. Yeah, like IBY. Ibuprofen. This is my this is my son, Ibuprofen. Sorry. Who's coding? No one. This is a theory. This is a thought experiment. Paracetamol. These are stupid names. These are stupid names. Never name a child. This is her first joke since being funny, but only I'm laughing. I don't think it counts as a joke if I'm the only one who's laughing at it. And I don't know why. I think it's because I say IB a lot. But it's like, you know, instead of Ebe, like, you know, IB, the RPG maker, what if it really was just Ebe? Like ibuprofen. That's what Ebe stands for, actually. The RPG maker game, it's all an allegory for ibuprofen. What would you name your child? I've thought about this before. And hopefully I can, like, strong arm whoever I have a child with. But, like, I really want to name one of my children after one of the characters from a series of unfortunate events. I like all the names of the kids in that series. Violet is a cute name. Klaus. Sunny. What are the name of the Quagmire triplets? It's shit. What is it? They have interesting names too. Baby named Count Olaf. Stop. No. Quagmire triplets. Oh, Duncan, Isadora, and Quigley. Yeah, I even think those names are pretty good. Also, Seventh God, welcome in. How did you get like a little Roblox guy? Purple noob? Yeah, Quigley. Quigley. Quigley Quagmire. I thought that they had interesting names. All the characters are good. Have good names in a series of unfortunate events. That guy's kind of goated. It's too bad that like everything that he made after a series of unfortunate events kind of sucked. I read, or maybe I was too old. Maybe. No, because I reread a series of unfortunate events like as a teenager, and I still thought that it held up, but I might be biased. But his like prequel series that he made about Lemony Snicket, the character, felt very self-serving, and also it was very mid. I had to grow so many people. It was a rough month, but I got my Five Nights at Freddy's Purple Blocks badge. Sorry, that's serious. Damn. What a hardship. I'm sorry. I had to group so many people. That's serious. I shouldn't laugh about that. That's not funny. It's also on Netflix. It's a pretty good series. I liked it. I liked the Netflix series. I also liked the first movie. I'm almost positive that this is like a deep cut for only people who this is like, okay, so I recently watched mouse trap on 9Volt's recommendation during Christmas last year. Was it Christmas? Was it? Oh no, sorry, Mouse Hunt. And yeah, in Mouse Hunt, the 1997 American slapstick black comedy, the mansion that is in Mouse Hunt is the exact same mansion as in A Series of Unfortunate Events, the movie that came out in 2004. It's the exact same mansion. I'm almost positive. I didn't look it up. I just know it in my bones. Especially the kitchen. The kitchen's exactly the same. No one gives a shit about that weird factoid that I'm telling you about. But I think about it sometimes. I was like, damn, that's so cool. But I personally think that A Series of Unfortunate Events movie is really mid. But the Mouse Hunt house got destroyed. That was all movie magic. No, they fixed it with all the cheese, with all the string cheese. Gore Verbinski film. Name's child Glenn Quagmire. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I didn't watch Family Guy when I was a child because I was raised correctly. It was a documentary. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. She knows her kitchens. Don't take that out of context. That definitely sounds vaguely sexist, but you're also correct. I'm almost positive because the kitchen in the A Series of Unfortunate Events movie, there's like a scene in the first book where the kids have to cook pasta puttanesca, which is like an Italian dish. It always sounded really good to me, and then I had it for the first time and realized I really hate olives. But they have to rummage around in that shitty-ass kitchen for a really long time, and it's also shown very prominently in Mouse Hunt. That's my fun factoid of the day. I don't know if I could be like a really good player at like a trivia night. I don't know, I've never been to one. Me too, but I love olive oil. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like olives. I've tried olives so many times because I feel like people who like olives and they hear that you don't like olives, they're like, you just haven't tried a good olive. Huh. My taste is more refined than you because I enjoy olives and I buy olives at the olive bar. Yes, I go to Safeway and I get them per pound. I totally forgot olive oil comes from olives. What's the first word mean? Olive isn't bad. I wish I liked it. I don't know why I don't. Maybe when I'm old and all my taste buds have all rotted right off, they'll. You don't like the smell? No, the smell isn't even that bad. It's the texture and the taste. I really hate black olives. I've tried the green olives with the red little pit in the inside, and they're also fine. I mean, they're okay. I don't like them. You know that Safeway has different names depending on the state? Yeah, isn't it like, it's like Kroger, Albertsons? Well, they're all owned by the same company. Green or superior? I don't like eating whole olives for sure. Yeah, olive oil is very neutral. I don't know like what compressing it down into an oil does to like the composition. But damn, I could eat that. No, actually, you shouldn't eat a spoonful of olive oil because that's what you're supposed to do if you really, really, really have to poop. But like, I could do it, but I'm not gonna do it because it wouldn't be good for my body. But that's another life hack. Safeway is Vaughn's. Really? I actually didn't know that. I think I've been to a Randall's. Interesting. I guess it's supposed to be like more hyper local. Yeah, I think it's all Safeway on the West Coast. I don't go to Safeway anymore because I don't really live close to one, which is sad. Let's not pit olives against each other. Yes, we should. They should be in a death match. I call BS on that life hack. It's for real. Citrus, don't overshare your friend's health issues. But I got a friend, close friend, who swears by eating a spoonful of olive oil the second that you wake up, and that will help a lot. bruschetta is epic. Why is tomato epic in some forms and terrible in other forms? I think it's the skin. I think the skin is what's bad about it. And also, like, it's slimy texture. Does it help you poop? It does, yes. I mean, it's like old wives' tale-y. There's definitely better options for you, probably. But if you're, like, desperate AF, that's the secret sauce, literally. Yeah, the second you wake up like a psychopath. I'm not joking. I'm almost positive. I'm not making this up. Yeah, if you have it on an empty stomach. Actually, some people do it like to reduce inflammation, I guess. This is like some kind of like woo-woo sort of thing. Oh, interesting. If you have like a spoonful of olive oil, apparently you better absorb fat-soluble vitamins. That makes sense. A, D, E, and K. Oh, it has to be extra virgin, I guess. Should you be drinking olive oil? Benefits to consider. Oh yeah, women's health. Gotta see this this nonsense. Ah, yeah, this is... Wait, you guys gotta see a picture of this lady who is having the best time of her life in this article. You gotta see this lady who's just living it up. Wait, why is this a weird image? AV1F? Who gives a shit? Sorry, that's not nice to say. What if I just wanted to save it like a normal image? I'm gonna save her, and she can't do anything about it. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and then I'm gonna save that, and then she's gonna be trapped on my computer forever. Yeah, here we go. This is the face of a woman who's about to have like a giant shot of olive oil right in the morning. Yeah, that's the face I'd be making too. I would be looking just like this if I was about to chug all that down. She's almost like grimacing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be over analyzing her, but I can sense some conflicting emotions from this face. That's her urine after. No, don't say that. Don't say that. You generate insane amounts of gas. Oh, good lord. How do you know that? Is that like common knowledge? How do you know that exactly? Intero Germana ad? Oh no, am I giving people like really hyper specific ads right now? Holy shit, is that Optimus Prime? Probiotic. Oh. Having a shot of olive oil and an espresso right before. I'm sorry, I don't know why. I feel like I'm really laughy right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Foggy, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 8 months. What about the apple cider vinegar propaganda? I don't pay attention to that stuff because I think apple cider vinegar tastes like shit. It's hella astringent. Like, it tastes so bad. It's so bad. How many of you guys like apple cider vinegar? It's like super holistic health. The people who make, nutritional yeast, Bragg's, something like that. Thrags, apple cider vinegar. They make nutritional yeast and apple cider vinegar, and I think that's it. You can drink that stuff. It's been touted for like forever as a health drink. Ooh. Spike, thank you so much for the 245 stream streak. Thank you. Oh, Manpreet, welcome in. And hi, Lark, how are you? And I hope you guys are doing excellent. World War II, welcome in. Also, Temp, I haven't said hi to you yet. Welcome in. Do you use it for cooking? No, I don't think it's really used for cooking. I don't think so. I can't think of what. Oh God, rinsing your hair with apple cider vinegar? That stuff's gonna be turned into dust. You guys ever get one of your hairs, in like a candle or something? You guys ever pull out one of your hairs and like let it turn into like a little crisp next to a candle. I've done that a lot. That's what your hair would look like if you washed it with apple cider vinegar. No? Do you just love the smell of burnt hair? No, but there's like something appealing about watching the hair kind of like, you know, like it gets like all tiny and then it gets kind of crispy. Does it shriek when it burns? I think sometimes, like it makes like a weird squeak. Maybe that's bad. It is Bragg's. I don't think that apple cider vinegar... Oh, I guess in salad dressing. That's like the only thing I can think of. Oh, good lord. It's really bad for you. Reported adverse effects include esophageal damage due to incomplete swallowing of apple cider vinegar tablets, tooth enamel damage due to swallowing excessive quantities of apple cider vinegar, and increased frequency of burping, flatulence, and bowel movements. Dentin hypersensitivity. Oh, like your teeth. You can hurt your eyes if it gets into it. It can be occasionally contaminated by mold. Oh, if you shouldn't mix it with bleach because it can make chlorine gas. Oh. What's that mean? Google it. Google it. What's it smell like when it burns? Bad. It smells bad when it burns. Napoleon, welcome in. How are you? And hi, Flea Flicker. I hope your day's going good. And hi, L4. Saw that guy who put mayo in his hair. I've heard anecdotally, I guess, that mayo is good for your hair or something. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Home Slices. That one sounds disgusting to me. Touching that much mayo and putting it on my body. Blech. 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 Oh, good lord. The most surprising thing about LASIK is that it has the same smell. I'm gonna block that out of my mind. That's not good. I don't like that. You also shouldn't drink bleach. Yes, these are all like really good life hacks. What jokes have I stolen? None yet. But I'm sure that like a lot of my joke capability is all stolen from all Home Slices in my Discord. But you should join my Discord, I guess, if you want your joke stolen by me. Join my Discord. I'm really good at shilling myself. Oh no. I heard people say you could smell your eye cooking when it gets lasered. But I had Smile. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Flip Flop, welcome in. Smile LASIK. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Small incision lenticule extraction. Oh, it corrects nearsightedness and astigmatism. Unlike LASIK, which requires cutting and lifting a large corneal flap, Smile uses an advanced femtosecond laser? Femtosecond? How low is that? Femtosecond. Wait, I gotta Google this now, too. 10 to the negative 15. One quadrillionth of a second. That's crazy. An advanced femtosecond laser. Bro, they're putting women in this laser. That's crazy. To create and remove a tiny lens of tissue through a micro-incision. Who uplifting their corneal sac? Not me. That sounds bad. I don't like when that's up. I think it's traditionally down. Like, connected to my body. I like how you shake your head to these horrible things. Yeah, I'm shaking my head so that you guys know that I'm like not into it. Yeah. Eyes are scary. I don't want anything bad to ever happen to my eyes. I got like weird... I don't want to think about it. Yeah, this is how I read like all of my problematic visual novels. No. I don't agree with this. No. Yeah, so you guys like everyone is aware, even someone who's watching me like on a camera or something. Why are we measuring lasers in seconds? I bet it's like the speed at which the laser is projected, maybe? Maybe. I don't know too much about this. Yeah. Let me see. LASIK versus Smile. Yeah, it's a very fast and short pulsed laser. So you're not being lasered all the time. You guys know, like in Final Destination, when that lady is getting the LASIK and the laser's just going. It's just going, like, for a while. I think it's just like shooting out like photons, you know? Like bam, 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 and then it cuts open. Like a little flap or whatever. Yeah. Also, Twinnis, welcome in. That's how she reads vanilla VNs. I'm reading Neko Power like this. These cats, I don't know if they're okay to be working in this kind of facility. I don't think that this is very food safe. Said it worked great for him? I don't know. I'm like scared. I'm scared. Also, my vision, I think, has been getting worse. So I don't know, like, how LASIK works if your vision gets worse in the future. Are some humans allergic to cat girls? I can only imagine. One of my friends is getting allergy shots, and she has to get an allergy shot once a week for 36 weeks straight. But apparently it's supposed to cure her of her cat allergy, which I'm very interested in seeing. Because she loves her cat, but she's become allergic to her own cat. And she was like, I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to do anything to make this go away. Oh, you know what I haven't talked about yet? I have 5 new emotes. I know you guys have been using a whole bunch of them, but I hope you guys enjoy them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got this one, which I really, really like. And I think that no one's really using it, but I like this one the most. The one that's just me walking. I think it's so cute. Just walking along. Ah, it's so cute. And then the gem alert one, and Eto, and clapping, and also tantrum. I got like a little tantrum emote. I feel like I'll use that one. Yes, I'm gonna use that one a lot. Or you guys are gonna use that one a lot on me. You can't kiss that cat girl. Yeah. What if cat girls had like weird cat mouth? Wait, I've never played Nekopara. Do the cat girls have like cat tongues? Can any of you guys tell me that if you guys have played it? They got those weird like rough tongues. So just when you can't read Umineko, yeah, I wanted to read Umineko yesterday, and then I got home and I found out that Stream Elements might be going down, and so I moved like a bunch of stuff over to mix it up, and I was like, this sucks. I haven't spilled my coffee on the sidewalk in like a whole year. That's still top 10, like, I almost cried at 6 in the morning because I was so upset. Yeah, I'm very good about holding my coffee now. But I think that that's like the most upset I've ever been very close to after waking up. If Catboys have a Barb's Johnson, I feel like everyone forgets that part. Like about cats. Cats are weird. That's why I guess most games don't have Catboys. Or they just like gloss over that fact. Nope, it's normal. It's like so normal. Isn't it a Nazi for work game? Yes, I think so. Almost positive it is. Really? I used to do allergy shots, but they didn't really help. I think it's very person to person. It just seems miserable to get a shot every single week. And you have to wait 30 minutes? Oh my gosh. Catgirl spread toxoplasmosis? Oh my god. So, I looked this up. Because I was like, man, you hear a lot about toxoplasmosis, but how common is it? So if you have like a completely new, if you have a completely indoor cat, your chances of getting toxoplasmosis are like really, really, really low. I feel like it's very, very overhyped, even though it is very much very fun to say toxoplasmosis. Yeah, let me pull up the image of it. Because they're always like, oh, you gotta like make sure that you're being safe around cats, especially if you're pregnant. And so I Googled it. Here. But cats can't get it if they don't go outside. The Switch version is totally uncensored. No way. Yeah, here. I got like the little life cycle right here for you guys, so you guys can see the life cycle of toxoplasmosis. But it's a bacteria that can really only grow if there's like a definitive host. Yeah. You need there to be like a bacteria that can be introduced into a cat's life. Are there other species we can't be around like that? Yeah, humans, unfortunately. But it's pretty rare, apparently, to get toxoplasmosis in an indoor cat. But it's a parasite. Members of the cat family... Oh, interesting. But cats are like a super host of Toxoplasma gondii. It's a species of parasitic alveolate. Yeah. Members of the cat family are the only known definitive hosts in which the parasite may undergo sexual reproduction. How interesting. So they're like epic at creating this thing. But I don't think that you can get it if your cat doesn't go outside. Cause you know, I'm always like worried. Oh no, what if I get this? I don't think that it's possible. Maybe it's because of the Sorry, I'm just looking. Wow, these things have such a unique life cycle. How cool. Tachyzoic merozoites. After proliferating, tachyzoites convert into bradyzoites, which are inside latent intracellular tissue cysts that form mainly in the muscles and brain. Bradyzoic merozoites. Oh, but a cat can have it forever! Oh, that's so interesting. Ooh, that's so cool. I mean, not cool, it's bad. But it's very interesting. IMHO. Do you pet stray cats? Sometimes. I mean, it's pretty rare that I see a stray cat nowadays. I used to see them semi-often. Make sure you don't have an allergic reaction. That makes sense, though. Ooh, the parasite forms a parasitophorus vacuole. Oh, I love that word. Parasitophorus vacuole. Membrane, from the membrane of the host cell. The PV encapsulates the parasite and is both resistant to the activity of the endolysomal system and can take control of the host's mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Protonic, welcome in. How are you? It's censored. I just felt like lying. That's okay. I did believe you, though. Personally, I never touch them because they carry all sorts of diseases. That's fair. I guess I never really thought about it. But don't you have, like, the overwhelming urge to touch a cat when you see it? Aren't they cute? Just like Parasite, though. Oh, oopsies. Yep. Hold on, I accidentally destroyed my own. I want to touch them so bad! Stream Elements is looking for a buyer. Yeah, they should have told that stuff. They should have told everyone that they were looking for a buyer before it all leaked. I feel like people have such loose lips nowadays. Video games and foreclosure, bankruptcy, DMs. I don't know why everyone just can't wait until something comes out. Makes me really bothered. Yeah, I only feed my cat the purest goose liver, raw goose liver that I hunt and kill myself. What game are we talking about? Nothing. We're talking about stream elements, which the majority, I think, of streamers use to make their overlays. It might be going under, and I use it. I actually don't use it as much as I could. I think for my 2.0 debut, I had like a fit of crazy mania, and I made all of my OBS scenes within OBS itself. The only thing that currently hosts anything on Stream Elements is my chat box, and I was looking into options as to like what to change to, and I gotta be real with you, they're all really fugly. Like, I want it to look cute. And I know that people are scrambling to make their own customizable widget creators, but I don't want to use like a fugly one. I want it to be at least a little bit cute. What, you guys want me to use like the base the base like chat overlay? That thing is ugly. I want it to be cute. Just do your own bot on your own virtual private server? What does VPS stand for? Yeah, I think that most of the stuff is like hosting, because it's all like server hosting stuff for browsers. I think that browser stuff is a lot more complicated than a lot of people think. I don't know what the base one looks like. I think it's in like Montserrat font or something, like something really ugly. Or I don't know. Maybe like a sans serif. I don't know. It's an ugly font though. Just believe me. I don't know what font it is. It's like, it's just sad. It makes me sad to look at. I wouldn't mind. I would mind. I want stuff to look cute for you guys. I mean, I guess it mostly looks cute for me. But, even if you guys are like tough, and like you eat nails, I think that there's something healing about having like a cute overlay to look at. As a web developer, it's not. I think that the reality is that like a lot of VTubers don't know how to code. I mean, I don't know how to code, and I don't want to learn. What? Yeah, I know. This may be very, very shocking to a lot of you, but I think that the vast majority of VTubers don't know how to code whatsoever. In fact, before my 2.0 debut, I was trying to make like a... What was it? I was making... All I wanted is for the margins of one of my things to be smaller, and I was so desperate to figure it out. I was trying to like use AI to tell me how to code it, and I still couldn't figure it out, and I cried. I was so upset about it. And then I was talking to Zuzu about it a couple days ago, or just yesterday actually, and she was like, yeah, I tried doing one thing for a widget and I cried. And I was like, oh my god, I did too! So that's how difficult it can be for your casual VTuber. The LiveJournal girlies who learned web raw are all employed elsewhere. I did like HTML when I was a kid on my Gaia Online page, but that was like the most I ever did. Yeah, you guys should follow Zuzu if you're not. I mean, I'm sure most of you are, but that's my goat. Yeah, and we're in the same boat of being like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again, please. I'm a principal software engineer, and I still refuse to learn CSS. I think a lot of VTuber widgets are made in CSS, so that's like what everyone needs right now. I've never had a MySpace. The only thing I've ever, I guess my Tumblr account when I was younger, I did some HTML editing on, but that was basically it. I haven't put any effort into HTML coding in like an eternity. Yeah, my mom has a cute LiveJournal account, but I think she might have just I think she was just using a base template. Eating nails? No, I was thinking about SpongeBob, honestly. Yeah, when they're like, how tough are you? Welcome to the salty Splatoon. How tough are you? How tough am I? How tough am I? I wouldn't be able to get in. But I definitely try my best. You know what? What's so bad about going to the Weenie Hut Juniors? You get to eat like a sundae. Like, who gives a shit? What do they got? They got at the Salty Splatoon. Like, hard liquor? I can just go to the store and buy that. We learned JavaScript in digital media class. I don't even know what that looks like. Do people still do JavaScript? No, they must, because Minecraft has made it Java. It's called Java for a reason, right? It's not because it's like coffee. No way, Java is not JavaScript? What? 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 Wait, really? Why are they named so close together though? Java and car. It's like car and carpet. What? Wait, I'm gonna look at it. Oh, wait, JavaScript was named that as a marketing move by Netscape to capitalize on the popularity of Java. Enterprise software is Java. Class-based programs are organized into strict classes and objects. JavaScript is server-side. Java is coffee. Yeah, I almost thought it was called Java because of coffee. But I guess that must not be true. I learned C++. Is that old? What do people use instead of C++ now? Also, how you know someone doesn't program, and I'm proud of it. I'm sorry, Home Slices, I'm never gonna learn how to code. And I would rather put my time somewhere else, because there are people who are way better at coding than me out there. And I would rather defer to their knowledge than to ever attempt it. I actually did try once. I tried to download an app. And I thought that I would understand it because I was explained coding like, oh, it's all like logic problems. And I was like, I like logic problems. But when you start to put it into like multi-level, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And so I gave up. But it's okay, because you can't be good at everything. It's basically Sudoku. That's what I was hearing. Like logic. I was like, I could do this. My first university class was on C. 8/16 bit assembly? Oh god, I'm so glad I never did any of that stuff. I feel like it's this sounds like stupid to say on some level, but I almost feel like going into science was way easier than any of the stuff you guys are saying. It looks like a bunch of gobbledygook to me too. I agree. Yeah, like you guys, I remember one study stream I was trying to explain organic chemistry to Home Slices. I was like, here's what I'm doing in OChem. And that must have looked like gibberish to all you guys. But it made way more sense to me. But I think it's probably on the same level. I don't know, that feels like logic problems to me. Organic chem was like just a bunch of logic problems to me, like how you put each piece together. Programming really isn't as hard as some people make it seem. I think it just depends. If you don't like it, you really hate it. Yeah, because it can just be an uphill battle. Like you don't get any breaks from coding while you code. I couldn't understand anything, but the stream was fun. Really? Thank you so much for remembering that. I probably couldn't tell you. Where are those notebooks? I saved those notebooks because I was so scared of losing anything. Organic chem is super hard? Yeah, I thought I did pretty good in it. I legitimately like only got a, well, I'd like to believe this, but I feel like I only got a C in OChem 3 because like I got like all that news about my mom, and even in that moment I was like, No way on God's green earth am I going to be retaking OChem 3. I would rather be shot in the head. So I just like locked in after that. Once you understand, then any code on the web can be studied. That makes sense, because it's probably all base structure, right? Like, it's all building blocks. I was even recommended... What was it? Game Maker Studio? Doesn't that one have, like, drag and drop? Or, like, it gives you, like, highlights for what you need to be putting into code? Maybe that's not it. But I heard that one's not that bad. Same with, like, Yarn and RenP. I did very briefly try and do, like, RenP. And then I gave up again. More coding I couldn't do. I was like, I don't know if I'm built for this. And that's okay. It's okay to not be good at some things, TBH. Like if someone says like, oh, you know, like this is easy. You're just not understanding it. I feel like it's okay if you don't understand things sometimes. I don't know. Like, not everyone's gonna be good at everything. IMHO. So everyone's going to have something that they're naturally much better at than others. And I genuinely do think that there's something that people are good at always. Even if you don't know like what you're that good at, I feel like if you just keep looking for different like hobbies and tasks, you can probably find something that you're naturally gifted at and work from there. How are you good at entertaining people online? That remains to be seen, perhaps. But I'd like to think that I have fun. I think that maybe attitude is the best thing that you could have for entertaining people, because I feel like people can tell if you're not happy. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not good at hiding my emotions. It's probably the real kind of thing. Chomsky, I wish I had anyone to talk about school with. Like, I'll never forget when I took that, I think it was when I was still getting my associates, I had like just one singular class to take that I could take like one drawing course. And in like 2 years of being in school, that was the first time I had ever been in a class where I spoke to anyone. Like, about anything. I was like, this is so nice. Wow, everyone likes each other and they're talking to each other and they're having fun. That doesn't happen in like STEM courses. Yeah, like even when I had like chemistry lab, like we would just talk about lab. Did you just like, no. The way that STEM courses are typically set up is that it's 100% lecture. So, like for OChem, for example, I went to a lecture hall and we didn't work together. The entire two hours of that class was dedicated to being lectured to. And then you leave. And that's it. That's why uni wants us to take electives. True. I know it's like the same in computer science, I've heard, but like I for real barely talk to anyone in any of my science classes. Like at all. RenP is the ship name for Ren and Stimpy. That's crazy. I don't want to think about that, Yowie. I don't know nothing about Chomsky. Noam Chomsky. Is that the guy that like sniffles a lot? Classes are one of the best ways to meet boys. I barely even made a girlfriend in any of my courses. Like, I can't, like, you guys want me to meet a boy? Are you serious? Do you know how difficult it was for me to make my one singular friend? And I talk about her often. My friend in Gen Chem 3, the one who thought that I was murdered. Yeah, that was one of my friends. And then in OChem, I sat behind a girl who very much liked VTubers, and I tried to talk to her 3 separate times. And that went nowhere. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna stop trying. I'm gonna stop trying, and I'm just gonna focus on class. Cause you know what? Whatever. Cool. She likes VTubers. That's cool. I'm a VTuber. No. I said like, oh, nice charm. My name's Citrus. How are you doing? Never stop trying. I mean, how many times can you try before it starts to become like desperate? You seem like the type to make friends with anyone, though. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm like. Maybe they can just, like, sniff my desperation. I don't know what it is. Maybe she would just kind of close off, too. Maybe she was a VTuber. And she didn't want to be like, oh, shit, this person likes VTubers and I'm a VTuber. Probably not. I don't know why. Maybe she just was shy. People are different everywhere. So, I kind of get it. I think I'm good at making friends nowadays. Definitely, now that I've been streaming for a while, I feel like I'm way better at meeting people in general. I'm a VTuber. Do you like me? Do you like me? Did she have merch? Yeah, she had some, what was it? I think she had some Niji Sanji merch on her bag, but like, it's kind of funny because I had tried to talk to her. No, never mind. Have you heard of that Citrus? No. I'm just a baby also, like... No way, no one would know me. I'm, like, barely even a micro-celebrity. I feel like I'd be shocked outside of Offkai if anyone even knew me. But I'm still, like, super happy to meet anyone. I don't know, I'm super excited. If you have that on public, you should be ready to talk about it. That's how I feel too. I was like, oh wow, cool merch. Like I really like. I can't remember what person it was. I think it was like a guy or I can't remember. No, I think she had multiple on. I can't remember at the top of my head because I think I blocked it out. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna focus on myself. Focus on yourself, Citrus, and stop embarrassing yourself. Must be like so epic to talk to people in like a history class. Sounds so epic. Or like a literature course. Oh man, that must be like so cool. Or like literally any class where you have to talk to people. Damn, that must be like epic. Can't relate. In fact, I think it's super isolating to the point where it makes people crazy. I've heard of like computer science majors going crazy in STEM courses. Yeah. I bet history class is scary. I've always liked learning about history though. That sounds really fun to me. Trying to think, what classes would I like to take if I was gonna take more? I would take, I don't know. I like learning about the Earth. I liked that Alpine Environments course I took. And in fact, like a weirdly large amount of you guys, or at least 2 of you, are in like plant biology related fields. So that's like exciting for me because that was my original field of study before I was like, who cares? All of us equals 2 of us. That's more than 0. And that's like what I can actually talk about. Yeah, when I learned how this sounds stupid to say, but when I found out how photosynthesis really works, that's when I was like, shit, chemistry is cool. Chemistry is so freaking cool. Like the whole process of it. And I liked taking my anatomy and biology course. I liked histology a lot. The study of cells. That was fun. I don't know. Way too fun for me. Learning is fun in general, though. That's why I feel like I'm always learn maxing. I used to wish that too. I used to sometimes stand outside when I was really cold and be like, I wish I could just take in nutrients right now, like just like I was a plant. And I want all my cells to just open right up. Did you guys ever wish that you could photosynthesize? I don't know, it seems really convenient to do, and you'd be making oxygen. You'd be taking in CO2. Wouldn't that be nice? You'd be like a net positive. I mean, all humans are kind of like a net negative to the environment, sadly. At least once. Although it does feel really good, like when you're super cold, and then you walk outside and you're like, ah, the sun is hitting me so awesomely. I think your body kind of is photosynthesizing because you're taking in all that vitamin D. Don't breatharians claim they photosynthesize? Yeah, but don't they die? Don't they die often? People would be really down on how you're making empty carbs. Vitamin D's nuts. Yeah, I guess I walked into that one. I hope so. I think they do. Everyone dies as normal. I think they die a little bit faster than if they weren't breatharians. Although I think that that's like kind of appealing to be like, yeah, I'm so malnourished that I think the sun is just giving me everything that I need. They don't eat food, no. They only eat air. Killed by climate change. Oh, you think? That's so sad. Maybe we need more climate change then, so they can be depopulated faster. No, that's mean to say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like more work after stream for more overlay stuff. I was really bummed out that I had to do all that. I think most people are bummed out about it. The biggest issue though is tips. Like I think that's what most people are concerned about is the se.pay, because it's like another layer of anonymity to getting tipped on Twitch. Zuzu was saying that even with a business account, her friends have been doxxed on PayPal, which is without using SE Pay. So I think that's quite interesting. I would have to look into that. Oh, let me posture check. We need way more climate change. I want a mango tree here. Just buy mangoes. I think that buying mangoes is probably cheaper than waiting for a mango tree. You're gonna be waiting like 25 years. They're gonna be in my ass now. No, they won't. Oh, they're gonna get me. I'm stretching. Ah! Ah! And let me hydrate. Let me hydrate too. Ah. Hi, Tilly. How are you? Are mangoes cheap in the US? I would say that they are a little bit more expensive than the average fruit, but I don't think they're that much more expensive. Mango sounds really good right now. You ever go to a friend's house and they just like cut up a mango for you guys to eat? That's like kind of baller. I need to be that person. Hey, you want a mango? Never said that before. Mango sticky rice. That sounds yummy, but I just like eating the mango. Damn, that does sound really good. My parents do. I want to be that person too. I never really thought about it, but it's like god tier snack. But it's much better when you share it with someone else. I basically eat them like a caveman. Like you. Do you mean like when you cut it open, when you peel the skin off, you just kind of go ham at it and it's like all over. It's all over you. No, I completely know what you're talking about. Of course they were sneak eating. How else would they survive? Mangoes are like the ribs of fruit. Yeah, you kind of just go ham at it. Street vendors in my area have a secret underground mango distribution network. I think maybe because they've had them for longer, they've gotten like sweeter in their hands. Do you know what I mean? Like when you wait for bananas to get ripe, like the mangoes are extra ripe, so they're extra sweet. Oh my god, I like dried mango way too much. Eating too much dried mango is bad for you. Who among us has not eaten like an entire bag of dried mangoes like in one sitting? Ha ha ha, everyone does that, I think. I mean, it's really easy to. It's because they're dried, so they got less like, they got less space to take up. Among us? Who among us? Also, Blue Man, welcome in. I don't like mango. I think it really depends. Is there a fruit that I don't like? I don't like cantaloupe. I think well, some cantaloupes are good. Why doesn't America sell honeydew? The honeydew melon. Why do we only sell cantaloupe? Who likes that stuff? What about woman goes? Where's she going? I haven't eaten an entire bag of dried mango in one sitting. That's crazy. I feel like they're just so easily snackable. Indian yogurt, like kefir? And then a few pieces of dried mango. That sounds so good. That sounds good. I have yogurt. I'm gonna eat a yogurt maybe after stream because that sounds really good. I'm back on like my yogurt kick. Mango is okay as a drink flavor. What don't I like mango in? No, I like it in every form. Never had dried mangoes, only wet. Really? I mean, Lark, for you, it must be like pretty cheap to buy a mango though, right? Cause do they grow like pretty naturally? Or no? Pack of almonds. What do I have around me? I still got those dried coconut pieces, which I eat intermittently. They're like way too dry. Well, they're dry, so they dry my mouth up. Yeah. Oh, brag more about it. Oh, I bet the mangoes that you have are like super good and they're like super fresh and sweet. And they probably taste even better because they haven't been shipped all the way from a different country. Oh my god, Brazil nuts. Oh, wait, do they come from Brazil? Or are they just called Brazil nuts? Do Brazil nuts come from Brazil? Yeah, I know. I'm throwing a tantrum right now because I'm like, that sounds really good. That sounds delicious. Nugget, welcome in. I'm talking about eating mangoes. How are you, Nugget? So nice to see you. Happy Friday. I hope that your day is going wonderful. How are you? That sounds so good. You know, I don't know why people always shit on like street vendors for fruit. I saw people like saying that it's bad to have like street vendors who sell just like random fruit, but I don't know why. That stuff tastes like the best fruit I've ever had every time I buy it from some random person on the street. I guess I'm taking my life into my own hands when I do that though, because they're normally like not real distributors. Yeah, how's the vendor still open for business? Yeah. Well, okay, well, these are like illegal street vendors. I think, like people who just like set up on the side of the road. But damn, are they like, they're getting it from some back alley or something because it's so good. If it's a roll of the dice, then I'm rolling sixes every time. Found footage movies? Like which movies are you watching right now? Watching the Blair Witch Project? You're watching Paranormal Activity? Found footage. I saw, no, not I Saw the Devil. Something in the Grave. I'm trying to think of other found footage movies I know. Oh my god, yeah. I would love to eat the delicious mango flesh to keep the citrus beautiful. Oh yeah, I was talking about it in my Discord, but like, I've been trying to make myself more beautiful recently by like doing some lotions. And like every single morning for the past week, the skin under my eyes when I put my makeup on, it burns like so bad. I don't know why it burns so bad. It's like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 burning. I was thinking about it again this morning, but the burning didn't last as long this time. So maybe if I just keep doing it, the burning will go away. Could be allergies. I'm not allergic to anything, and it doesn't get like puffy. It like burns. It burns bad. But it's like hyper localized to only one spot on my face. It's like under my left eye, but like not directly under, like off to the side, kind of like on my cheekbone. It burns so bad. Don't know what's up with that. I've just been still living with it. Just stop using it? No, I think it's working, so I'm just gonna keep using it. Actually, when I touch in that spot, it burns. I wonder if I'm getting like a small chemical burn. Maybe I have a zit there? No, because I can press on it really, really hard. It feels like flat, like the skin feels flat, but it's not like... It's very strange. Gonna hurt you? Sorry. But I like the stuff that I got, and I think I can just overcome an allergy. Like I can just like skill diff an allergy and just have it go away eventually. Isn't that what people who have like lactose intolerance do? They kind of like just like have a bunch of dairy, and then they eventually stop being lactose intolerant, right? It's not that bad. My irrationally optimistic Oshi. Yeah, I mean, they say that delusional people normally have more success, right? Just avoid that part. But then I won't have, like, even coverage. What if I'm, like, only fugly in, like, one small spot? I'll think about it, maybe. Dermatology? I don't know why all you guys think I'm in California. I've never said where I am anywhere on the West Coast. What are you using? I'm actually using I'm using a Korean under eye cream. It's called, what is it called? Hold on, I can look it up. Cause sun, but I'm a Florida orange. It is I'm just looking where I ordered it before. Where is it? Oh, it's called Anua Retinol. 0.1 caffeine revitalizing eye cream lightweight formula for dark circles and puffiness, hydrating for sensitive skin, Korean skincare. True, statistically, California is the largest state. I guess that makes sense. But I also started reusing a retinol cream, and retinol is like really intense on your face. So retinol creams, they basically force the renewal of collagen on your skin, and so it can cause like weird reactions. Does it work on Filipinas? I'm not Filipino. I'm not. Oh yeah, I was talking about Off-Kai, which is in California, or Anime Expo and stuff like that. Am I using too much? I don't think so. It's like a very low strength, and I normally try and use a little bit because it's kind of expensive. Yeah, I think it is because of the retinol. Because it like turns over your skin, your cellular, whatever, quickly. Yeah, but I think it's working good. And I can just like tolerate all the burning. It's like okay. Because it's like not my whole face. It's not my whole face, which is really weird. And it's not even like under my eyes. It's like off to the side of my eye. I don't know what's up with that. I'm just gonna keep doing it until something bad happens to me, probably. Yeah, retinol's that stuff that will give you skin cancer if you wear it out in the sun. It is the top of my cheekbone. Like, oh, isn't there like a sinus right there? Am I mistaken? I might be right. It could be something like that. I'm also having allergies recently because the season's changing. Retinol is really good. The sooner that you can use it, the better. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I really like don't want to add anything more to like my skincare routine. I don't know. It feels like everyone's using so much stuff on their face. Don't you think there's like too much stuff that you can put on your face? It's just like, it's so much sometimes. Especially like if you want your makeup to look good, I recently like just added a primer. Like basically like a base coat you put on your face that makes it tacky for the makeup. And I think I have seen like a difference in like the evenness of my makeup. But I'm like, this is just like another goddamn thing. I don't really care that much. I don't even use water based, like water like you drink it or water like you wash yourself with it. Still based. Yeah, there's like, actually, I was talking about this a while ago, but I feel like there were just like too many monopolies in America. Like when you buy skincare in Korea, it's like a cutthroat industry, the skincare industry there, because there's no one overarching company that owns every other company. And so you get like hella benefits if you're loyal to one place in comparison to the other. So they're always trying to snipe people from different like brand loyalties. But in America, you get like the same 3 companies that own everything. Like, I don't know. It's much better to switch to Korean skincare if you want any of that. Yes, you're on a 17-step plan. I don't even care that I do care, but because I want to look cute. But does this stuff even work? Because everyone's getting like what is it? Everyone's just getting like, I don't know, plastic surgery or something. Like it's all fake. It's all fake, all the skincare stuff. Everyone's lying to you, Home Slices. Everyone's lying to you, and nothing on the internet is real anymore. And you should just like live in a cave, maybe, because that might be easier than taking in so much like information all the time. I heard it's worse in Canada, really. I don't know too much about Canadian skincare. Everything's worse in Canada. Is that true? I've heard that Tim Hortons are kind of based. I want those like little donut holes they got there. I've heard they're good. Everyone's just hitting their face with a hammer. Yes, and that's worked out great for me. But not for everyone. Only skincare you need is sun and screen. Agreed. That's important. Toner, retinol, and moisturizer. I like don't even need a toner because my skin is so dry. The petroleum stuff is good though. That shit that's made out of dinosaurs is to die for. Bag balm, stuff like that. It's so nice. We should all just go back and live in the forest. Have you guys considered that? I've heard that living in the forest is really good for your skin, cause like being like hyper moist all the time from all the humidity is good for your skin. Would you guys ever consider like living like an outdoor boy? It's kind of appealing sometimes because, well, I like my computer, but also, don't you think it's like too much information all the time? Can I still watch VTubers? Occasionally. Lots of mosquitoes. Oh my god, we could live in tanks full of sci-fi goo! Yeah, that could work too. And we could watch VTubers probably. In our neural networks, like we're in the Matrix. But we'd live in like that Matrix universe, but there'd be VTubers. Oh yeah, Home Slices. I had a vocal lesson on Wednesday, and I thought that went really well. I learned so much about myself, and I did it with Asha.exe. She's also a radio host in Ohio, like at like 2 a.m. to like 6 a.m., which I think is really cool, and she does karaoke and takes requests, and I thought that was really cool of her too. I follow her. Awesome. Yeah. She basically, because I don't really know nothing about singing. Like I was like never in chorus, and I performed in the orchestra with a chorus, but I've never like done anything like that. Here, let me just shout her out so I can properly thank her. Give me one moment. One moment. I just want to make sure that I don't misspell her Twitch. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, it's super easy to spell. There we go. Yeah, this is the girl who I spoke to. It was like a 90-minute session, and I was like, I don't even know what my range is. But I think I can sing okay, but I don't know what to do beyond that. And so that was the whole gist of it. Do you know the difference between sharp and flat notes? Theoretically, I know how to play them on the viola, but I don't know how to play them. I wouldn't be able to read music. Are you in the eunuch range? No, I'm an alto. Apparently, I'm a low alto. My lowest. Yeah, let's see. Let me just review what my vocal range is. So, my highest note that I can hit is a G5, and my lowest range is, where was that? Oh, So my lowest range was a F3 base level? Yeah. She thinks I could probably go higher than that, but since I was kind of nervous, I feel like I didn't have as good of a range. I played the alto sax. Yeah. It's like the same type of range. I mean, I played the alto clef. So I'm familiar with the key, which is quite funny. Well, cause I was like, I don't know my ranges. I think I sing lower than most VTubers. I don't have like a very high range of singing. Let me see. Maybe I'm misreading this. Did this say F3? Maybe that was a mistake. Let me just zoom in. Yeah, my lowest was an F3. Yeah, F3 to G5? That's impressive. Thank you. I have no frame of reference. I don't know anything about vocal ranges. But she was saying, like, you guys know how I can do, like, a lot of vibrato? A lot of that vibrato is realistically, like a crutch. It's a crutch for not making a clear sound. Cause I can go low and I could go higher than G5, but by anything higher than G5, I would have to do vibrato, which she wasn't accepting as a true note, which I agree with. It's because I don't sing. Okay, so you guys know how I can do karaoke for like a really long time. She's saying that might be essentially because I only sing from my chest. Like, I didn't know this, but you're not really only supposed to sing from your chest. In fact, you're supposed to sing in your middle throat the majority of the time. But, G5 is with falsetto? No, it's not. I don't think I do. I don't think that I do falsetto. No, I wasn't doing falsetto during that, I don't think. But, I mean, I think anything higher than that is probably falsetto. I don't know. I would have to talk to her again. But because I have very, very poor control of my air flow, that's why I'm so out of breath. Yeah, I don't think I ever do falsetto as far as I know. Or at least I'm not actively trying to do it. And anytime that I've ever tried to sing from my like middle throat, it was really hard. That was like the majority of our lesson. After I sang, I used It's Raining Men as an example, and she showed me like a bunch of deficiencies that I have, even though she was nice about it. But I could tell that I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, like these are all weaknesses that I'm exhibiting right now. I see it now. It was very interesting. And tomorrow I'm doing karaoke as well. So it's really, I'm gonna try not to be like too, well, because I was like, this song has like, it's like a power song. I can sing from my chest, but it's also got a lot of very high notes. Yeah, it was really illuminating for me. I had a lot of fun learning. Cause, like, I don't know, I've never spoken to anyone about singing before. Not seriously, at least. I've been like, oh, I want to sing this. But I've never talked to anyone who has any knowledge about singing, like, as a technical, like, using the voice as an instrument, I think is different than just like, I'm gonna sing today. So it was very, very interesting for me. I don't know. I had quite a lot of fun, even though it was like really late. Yeah, I had so much fun. But she was talking about like, because I only sing from the chest, a lot of my like really low notes sound really like heavy and gravelly. When's the next lesson? I was hoping to like have a lesson with her maybe once a month, because I thought that everything that she said to me was like really illuminating. Maybe not once a week, because Is that good? No, it's bad, because it's putting pressure on my, like... It's making my throat scratchy to be that low. Like, for example, she was like, when I sing, like, humidity is rising... At the very beginning of It's Raining Men, like, because I sing that so lowly in my chest, it's, like, grumbly, like rumbly in my throat. Because it's, like, at the very lowest part of my register. So I should sing that higher, but I've never done that before. Like, sing anything out of any other part of my throat than that. You're gonna try some of the tips before tomorrow? Yeah, I am actually. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm worried that it's gonna make me sing worse, but we'll have to see. I'll probably do my alto practice after stream, and then I will practice before stream tomorrow as well. So hopefully I'm like really warmed up in my range. Because she was saying like, oh, you sing a bunch of different types of songs, which I think gives you less info on your true range. But I think that mostly by like mimicry, my ability to sing has improved. I don't know. She was way better at singing high than me. Like, she had a very nice, airy voice. You're a mimic? Yes. And I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you in the woods. Don't go in the woods. A new idol era starts now. Yes. I'm really excited. I don't know. I like having info. Like, I like having a lot of knowledge. And so when I have the opportunity to talk to someone who knows about things that I don't, I feel like I'm so locked in. I don't know. I asked her like so many questions. It was really, really fun. Yeah, I'd like to have another lesson with her. I followed because I caught a karaoke stream. Yes. But the way that she sings, I can totally understand like everything that she was saying to me. I don't know how to explain that. I guess like the voice really is its own instrument, but you have to actively think about it like that. Mostly I've just been blowing out a bunch of hot air and then hoping it sounds good, really. Yeah. Oh well. And then if I don't have enough breath, I typically force myself through it. Which probably isn't appropriate, but I think it's fine. Oh well. Yeah, she does sound like a good singer. I really wanted to work on if I did another class with her, I'd like to work on Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, because I always run out of breath during that song. Especially because like that whole part is like so difficult to sing. It's like all done in one breath. The way you sold me for parts, and as you stuck your teeth into me, oh. Like that whole part is done in one breath. At least it sounds like it is. So I normally just try and match that, but damn, Olivia Rodrigo got some lungs on her. I don't know. I feel like it's good to learn about. You just like have to be open. Just attend a religious service. Yeah. She was like, you haven't even done it like in church, and I was like, no. Normally I'm just like, damn, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Oh my god. But yeah, actually, I do occasionally do like worship choir warm up because I feel like that's more in my range, but I didn't really know what my range was to begin with. So, help you with singing Not Gay. Do I sing a little gay? Oh, gay or European? Is that the song you're talking about? Are you talking about if you were gay, that'd be okay? Say. I forget how that song goes. Also an Avenue Q song. Yeah, it's like, because if it were me, I would feel free to say that I was gay, but I'm not gay. Yeah, that song is so old. I haven't heard anyone sing that song. I mean, for good reason, in like a literal eternity. I feel like they should bring that song back. No, don't actually. Don't bring it back. It's already so bad that I sing like Schadenfreude from Avenue Q. I should just like let sleeping dogs lie. with that. No reason to bring back some songs, but some songs are good. I don't know. I'm also like one of my things that I'm hoping to work on is talking a little bit slower. Cause I feel like I'm tripping on my words a lot more. I don't know why. I'm like hyper focused on my speech and like, oh, I was actually wondering if I might benefit from going to a speech therapist again. I felt so goofy. I almost cried about it because the amount of people who do speech therapy for adults is really low. And in addition, all adult speech therapists typically do stuff for like people who've had strokes. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna look like such a fool if I go. I don't even know how much it would benefit me, but I thought that it would be like another thing to look into, maybe. Have any of you guys ever done speech therapy before? I used to have a stutter so bad that it's called something called blocking, where like you're so your stutter is so bad that you can't physically even get out a word. And I normally just used to like shake my head and that would dislodge the word, I guess. I think that's because most people are fine talking not great. I suppose so. But when I'm talking to you guys, it's really important to me to like enunciate and be able to speak my mind clearly. I thought I couldn't speak when I was going up, but it was actually that I chose not to speak. And that's just some kids too. I used to have just like a really, really, really bad stutter. And I used to talk even faster than I do right now. Well, I'm talking quite slowly right now. Sometimes I stutter when I have something I really want to say. Me too, me too. It's kind of hard for me in collabs, not to stutter. Because I'm trying to get my words out quickly. I think that's where a lot of stuttering comes from, is like a rapid speech. But I normally do like enunciation exercises, and that helps. You ever stutter now? Rarely do I stutter. I noticed in the collab that I kind of stuttered a couple times, but it wasn't that bad. Also, like, I think that I speak so fast that I sometimes, like, mix up my words really bad. And that kind of bothers me. I've been stuttering more. I think I have a CTE, though. I mean, you should go talk to someone. I think it's important. I don't know. I guess too many people don't really care about how they speak as an adult. But I know some people who have, like, really terrible lisps that could probably benefit from it. Maybe having a weird voice is a benefit as a VTuber. There are lots of, like, weird, I don't want to say, like, deficiencies, maybe differences in people's personalities and speech pathology that makes it so that they're very interesting VTubers. But that's stuff that, like, they would get bullied for as a kid. Become the speech therapist. I bet it's miserable to work with kids. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do it. It seems like really difficult. I'm sure I was a difficult kid to be in speech therapy with. Isn't it always? Yeah. Probably. We can bully you on your voice. Oh, like negging, kind of. No. I think that my voice realistically is fine, but I think that sometimes I speak so fast that it becomes like a negative aspect. People have always, or even on stream, some people have commented on how quickly I like speak and how quickly I change topics, and so it does make me like a little self-conscious, a little bit. Of course, I just live with it. It's not a big of a deal. It's the words that you say that are the problem. That's fair. Occasionally, I do these tongue twister exercises with a pencil between my teeth, and that helps a lot with enunciation. You're so brave for just living like that. Thank you. Cause I don't think that I think I would be difficult. I'm difficult to one guy about my speech. Cause it used to be way worse. So like, bro, you don't even know how bad it can get. It can get way worse than this. You've seen nothing. How dare you? You're getting like grade A prime rib vocal technique right now. Years of training. You are looking at a peak female physique when it comes to speaking. How dare you? Yeah. Speaks without sentences. Yeah. That one's very old. I think that after that clip is when I started doing more exercises, like, with speech, so that I could be more coherent when I was speaking. Hold on, it's gonna be an ad in, like, 20 seconds. I'm gonna take a very quick break. I will. BRB. Go stretch. BRB. Speaking without sentences means, like, no pauses in my thoughts. BRB. I'm back. How are you? I hope that you guys didn't suffer too much while I was gone. She was so much cuter back then. What happened? I'm still cute. I'm just hardened by war. I'm hardened by my heart has been turned to stone because of home slices. I gotta be tough. I gotta be strong because you guys are always trying to beat me down. My pure and childlike heart is gone. Citrus is just as cute. That's what I like to hear. Yes, I need like a little bit of glazing. What is this from? This is just like a free use web YouTube. Like it's like a mix. Literally supporting your whimsy at all times. I like to have a little bit of whimsy. It's so nice. I feel like recently I got a lot of things that I've been waiting for a long time. I'm pretty happy, especially the emotes and a couple of other things that I can't tell you guys yet, so I'm pretty happy. It's almost like a little overwhelming how quickly I got like all these different things I've been waiting for. I was like, what the hell is happening? Maybe it's just like the sunlight that's making everyone productive. Tell us anyways. No, I guess I can tell you one. I like suddenly got the art that I was hoping to use for an ASMR background like for forever. Just got that. So I'm pretty happy about that. I had to like move everything over so I could start working on that. So I'm pretty happy. Barefoot reveal. Why would I do that? Never. $20,000. Red Tiba, welcome in. Citrus is hard and no longer soft because of us. Yeah. And no amount of medication's helping me. Finally getting the Emoto ASMR. Yeah, as soon as I finish editing in Premiere the background that I'd like to use, because I was like waiting on that forever. But I'm very happy with the results, so I can't complain too much. I don't know. I have to pay it on Streamlabs though, just to be safe. Yep. 20k minimum for fee, and I'd still have like a priceless amount of shame. Hold on, I was just writing things down that I had to do before I came back. I'm gonna remove all those mod elements that I still have from my front page stream. You guys aren't like that bad people. The only time I've ever gotten a bad or an annoying link was, do you guys remember like forever ago there was like a first-time chatter who was like, bro, did you see that the Amazing Digital Circus latest episode just leaked? And then like spammed the link in my chat. And I was like, I'm not clicking on that. What are you talking about? You can't, yeah, I just banned them. Even though the link was legit, I was like, what are you doing? No. What? I clicked a good episode. I'm not like up to date on it. I do like the Digital Circus. I think it's great. But I think that maybe some of the people who are really into it, most of them are under the age of 15, and perhaps they don't understand like social decorum as much. Happiness just leaked. Get that shit back in me. Twitch.tv/Citrus Sunshine. Stupendium song. I haven't heard. Oh, wait, that song. That song came on one of my radios that I was listening to at Idol Training, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I flipped it over, and it was Digital Circus, and I was like, oh my god. I'd have to listen to it when it didn't annoy me, because I think I was just listening to like regular music. I was like, why is this showing up on my radio when I'm trying to focus? That must have been the song. But yeah, that was a completely legit link that they were spamming. But why would they think that I wanted it? Actually, no. I don't know, maybe that's mean to say. Maybe everyone's into the Digital Circus and I'm the odd one out. But I can wait for it. You don't like when internet interests show up in your idol training life? Well, it's mostly just because I'm like focused. It's actually like to my detriment that I have to be like so focused at idol training. But being an idol is difficult, so like sometimes I feel like I can't turn it off whatsoever. Sometimes I want to like work on stuff or like on the side if I have free time. I get into the cartoon. I don't think it's that bad. I think that the fandom makes it seem a lot worse than it is. I think it's really cool, and it's also like a testament to independent animation nowadays. I guess that that's like, what's the word? The future, because most people don't have cable, so it's gonna be stuff like that that really hits the ground running. Like, I don't have much faith in Amazon Prime. I'm watching the damn boys, and I want to put a gun in my mouth. To see like people really making stuff is really cool. It's just unfortunate that like stuff like that gets like so polarized. What are you on? Like what do you mean? Also, Honey, welcome in. A testament how desirable unmedicated. It's a testament to how desirable unmedicated anxious woman can be to the modern person. Wow, that's me. That's me. I should get on some gabapentin, some beta blockers. Yeah, I got like hella anxiety. But it's good to just like work through your anxiety. Like if you got anxiety, you should just like harness that. But sometimes you get like so overwhelmed with anxiety, right? And then it becomes like too much anxiety. What's like the anxiety threshold, do you think? Humans really are just all like, we can fix them. That's how I feel about my older bestie. She's so moe through helplessness. She's so cute. Ah, that's my little meow meow. Yeah, I showed it in my sub chat, but no one could contact her. And actually I was the first point of contact at idol training because they were like, hey, I've been trying to send her texts. I can't reach her. That's like concerning to me. And I was like, well, I bet she didn't get an international SIM card because she's in Egypt right now. Long story. But I was like, wait, I bet that she's still gonna use her email. So I emailed her and she was like, OMG, you know me so well. A SIM card is way above my skill level. I'm just going to be using my AOL email. Yeah, her email is literally at AOL.com. America Online. Girl, she's been using that email since dial-up. I love her. I love her so much. That's my meow meow for real. God, I love a cute older lady. Yeah. And so we were emailing each other back and forth today, and I was having so much fun emailing TBH. Maybe that's like so old to say, but I've like never exchanged emails with someone before, and man, it's kind of fun to like wait for the email to come through, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is like getting mail, like mail. I guess it's literally called electronic mail, but normally I just get spam and junk. It's nice to actually like respond to emails that matter. Never emailed someone before? I don't think so. Like, not beyond... No. Have I ever? Outside of streaming? No. Have I? No. I don't think so. I've, like, reached out to people, but maybe... That's pretty much it. Never, like, actually... just talking, maybe. No. Work emails don't count. I was thinking of like just for my own happiness and amusement. I don't think I've ever sent an email just to check in on someone before. I used to flirt and send pics through there and stuff. That's so cute, kinda though. Yeah, you should look into some kind of pen pal thing, maybe. I was thinking of it. Having a pen pal would be really nice, but it feels like so cheapened by the fact that you can just text anyone that you want. Explosive, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Cause you're my fun bag fantasy. Thank you. Hi 12, how are you? Yeah, I hate sending a work email. Oh, I've been like... This is really boring to talk about, but like, I've been sitting on this work email for like a week straight because I'm like too busy to take care of it. But I sent like an email to IT saying that a keyboard that I use doesn't have a Q key. And I was like, can I get like another keyboard? And they want me to take a picture of it. Like what, you don't believe me? Why would I need to send you a picture? Why do you not believe me? I'm making this shit up? No, so it's okay. I just keep forgetting to do that. I was like, can you just send me the key or like a new keyboard? How hard could that be? Just don't do the prison thing. No. I wouldn't pen pal through prison. Yeah, why you need a picture? You can't just like believe me? I mean, how could I be misconstruing not having an entire key? To be fair, I don't use Q very often. Love to see you on Love After Lockup. I wouldn't. That seems terrible. I hope that I never date anyone with a criminal record. Or at least they've only got one criminal record, so it can be expunged or something. I'm gonna AI create an image of a messed up keyboard and be like, yep, this is a keyboard. And it's gonna be like smashed, like Hulk smashed. What if they did a really cool crime? What are like top 10 cool crimes? That shit that Robin Hood was doing, probably top 5. White collar crime, perhaps. Going really fast in a hot rod. Downloading movies, stealing a plane in mid-air. That'd be impressive, like Bane. Tax evasion, that's common. Not cool enough for me. Robin Hood is just a commie thug. How dare you? Through extensive heists, yeah. They're doing that shit, oh yeah, whatever they were doing in Blueprints. I guess top 5 crimes. Stealing back the crown. Oh yeah, remove my mod tools. Move the rest of my stuff to mix it up. Oh, I'm gonna do those little papers after stream. The thank you notes. Like in GTA. Yeah, just like in GTA. Riding your hot rod as fast as you physically can. I've actually... When I went to go to Chicago to go and visit a friend, her boyfriend was always speeding. I don't want to be in a car when it's going fast. I take it back. Have you guys ever been in a car when someone's going like 100 miles an hour? I was just gripping the top grip of like the back seat door, and I was like, I'm gonna die in this car. Larceny, Yeah, I never want to be in a car going that fast ever again. I barely even like being in a plane. As long as I'm in the driver's seat, I'm fine. I didn't want to put my hands in that guy's, my life in that guy's hands. Just dumb, not impressive. Agreed. I don't know what other crimes I would think are cool. Doing crime isn't cool. And doing drugs isn't cool ever or whatever. Manslaughter. I mean, it depends on which man they killed like a pig. TPing the principal's house? Do you get arrested for that? Too many speeding tickets, tisk tisk. Been in a car at 100 miles per hour and I felt like the car was gonna flip with every tiny steering movement. I don't know what the conditions of your tires are. Yeah, talk about like a bajillion-dollar insurance payment for your brother, Westa 6. That's crazy. He's doing that Marcus Brownlee technique where you speed in school zones. I'm sure that guy's got a bunch of speeding tickets. Hacking, but only if you're like a cool hacker, like you got like hacker shades on. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it though. What else should I do after stream today? Because I had to put a lot of stuff off for stream elements yesterday. Oh, yeah. I do have, like, another idea I would like to do. Drink something, like a drinking water? I already got water. Eat something. I already ate. I always eat before stream. Even if... Actually, this is a really bad habit I've gotten into recently. I don't give myself enough time to eat before, like, my 1 p.m. streams. I need to start eating earlier in the day. What did I eat? I had some leftover chicken and rice and bok choy for dinner. But I always end up not eating all my food before stream. It's so bad. Start at 2 instead? No, because I'd still push off, like, when I made food. That's not good. Adult beverage time. No, because I'm going to drink tomorrow. I haven't drank in quite a while. Not since my partner thing, so over a month ago? No, that's not true. I did have, like, a drink at Applebee's, like, 2 weeks ago, maybe. Eat on stream. Sometimes I do. It's good to have snacks on stream. Because I think that I was getting, like, low-key a little bit cranky. When I streamed for a long time and I didn't eat anything, I would get cranky. Yeah, Applebee's drinks kind of based. I'm gonna drink probably the same thing I always drink, which is Fresca and Monopolowa vodka. Because I think I still have a bunch of vodka in my freezer. You've been yelling at us more. Sometimes you guys deserve it. Oh, also, like, being hot makes me really, really cranky, I think. It's like a seltzer? It's like a 0-calorie cola. You're always hot. I love when you yell at us. I just don't want to be yelling in general. It's not very healing and cute of me to yell when I'm angry. Was it hot when you banned 9V? It actually wasn't. I just was... 9V agreed to be banned, though. To be fair, I remember that very clearly, where 9V was like, use a great shield, and Oni-chan was like, and if it doesn't work, then ban him. And then 9V was like, yeah, ban me if it doesn't work, and then it didn't work. Yeah, I was ice cold in my veins. The second that it didn't work and I got swiped into that hole, I was just like, hold on a second. And then I instantly timed out 9V worm. But they also agreed to it. So it was a fair exchange. It was an equitable deal. It was immediate. Yeah. It was like as fast as I could physically do it. Sorry, I didn't mean to time out 9V for like 600 seconds. I only meant 60 seconds. No, I had to tab out. I had to tab out and do that. Gussie, welcome in. How are you? Friday Night by Katy Perry? Last Friday night, now it dancing tabletops, and we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot. Yeah. It was all... It was so funny. I don't know who said it, but they were like, don't forget to make 9V worm your content manager if he was before. I don't think that'd be so crazy if I had a content manager. I'm sorry. I was like thinking about it after stream. I was like, what would that person even do? Like, it'd just be me, right? How much content can one person have? Manage my content, but I do that unsuccessfully. But even still, manage your content. But then, don't you... I don't know. I saw like so many people when they announced that whole content manager thing that people were like, if your Oshi has a content manager, that's their boyfriend. Which I mean could be true. I don't know. But I like, what would, even if like your boyfriend was your content manager, like what the hell would you do? Like what the hell is that guy doing? I don't understand like the concept of that. Because the content should be coming from you, right? Or maybe I just don't know what content is no more. P-chan, producer-chan. I mean, I do kind of like understand the appeal of having a VTuber manager, but it's like almost every time. It's really just someone who yells at you. I feel like I just need someone who says, hey, you have a deadline. Just do it. Hey, do you do that deadline yet? Hey, I'll kill you if you don't do that that deadline. Managing your contentedness with life, content manager. You know Wii Sports? Of course I do. Like a Dom secretary, but like unsexy, I guess, because they're making you actually work. Yeah, like 50 Shades of Grey if Dorian Gray made you do your job, I guess. Want me to manage your content? Ooh. Like I should make Rise her content manager. I feel like Rise would be like, no thank you, no thank you. I feel that very strongly. You know your YouTube short content is popping off. I told my editor to increase the amount of shorts that he makes because one, they're really good. Actually, there was like 1 or 2 weeks where he just like made so many back to back and I was like, you know what? These are all so good. It's getting sponsored games. That's the biggest thing. Retiba, you're actually correct. So it's kind of like business acumen, I guess, is the best thing that a good manager would be doing. Like reaching out to sponsors and managing those relationships. And they got them in like every industry, but realistically most VTuber managers wouldn't have those kinds of ties nor know how to like harness that acumen, kind of. You need to clip farm more. I don't know how to clip farm. What should I be saying that is like clip farm worthy? Here, I'll just do a couple. Well, I mean, like, I feel like the content manager thing is a boyfriend is like clip farmy. If your Oshi has a content manager, that's her boyfriend, dude. And there's nothing else about it. There's no other reason why they would have a content manager whatsoever for any reason whatsoever other than that's their boyfriend, bro. I commit arson regularly on the regs. I'm personally responsible for many wildfires on the West Coast in the summer and not in the summer. I'm just doing that shit for the love of the game when it's cold outside, starting those kinds of fires. Act angry and yell after someone says something out of pocket. Show feet? How dare you? What is your problem? You're sick. Oh, you're disgusting. I couldn't... What? God. Chatters are out of control recently. I just can't believe it. Mods, kill that man. Mods. Draw, and quarter him. Immediately. Mods, send him into the gladiator pit, and we will decide his fate. I can't see a VTuber actually hiring a guy to manage their content. I really think... I think it depends. Most of the better VTuber managers I know, off the top of my head, are women, but they're also VTubers, which I think gives them like a little bit more leeway. I think if you were like a really big VTuber, then it would be more regular, more common / sort of, to have like a male manager, like say like Mythic Talent or something, I don't know. Like they probably got male managers. Cyber, welcome in. And Kapow, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Make up a crush? I already have a crush. It's Caleb Lovin' Deep Space. And my life is like so emotionally fulfilled when I can read a fanfiction about him. And my life is so empty when I cannot. So, you know, my mental health basically hangs by a thread near constantly based on good fanfiction writing. Congrats on Caleb being your content manager. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, thank god. It's all coming up, Citrus. It's all coming up, Citrus. Yeah, Caleb's my content manager. Did you finally Stockholm Caleb and Tomodachi? Not yet. I was hoping to work on it tomorrow. Well, I kind of like want to do it on stream if there's like a crush event. That's my brother! You know, my editor and clipper is really good at finding clips that can be trending. When I say I'm in love with my brother from Love and Deep Space, like that's not editable content. Like that's gonna get me like de-boosted crazy style. I can't just be like, adjust. Like, that's not gonna work for me. I need to be like more ad friendly. Is it edible content? Yes, and I'm eating that thing up like a pig. Head mod is now Caleb. I don't even have a head mod. I think that my mods would kill each other for that position. 9volt and Nugget would fight to the death if I attempted to make either of them a head mod. On Brother's Day, yes, get pseudo incest teen pregnant. Okay, I think I only said that teen pregnancy thing in Discord. I shouldn't say like I'm gonna get Caleb teen pregnant in like on stream. That's not appropriate. Those clips would go hard on Billy. I agree. My money's on Nugget. My money's probably also on Nugget, mostly because I think that she could just like go ape shit. If she has the ability to do that. Even though I can only I know what she looks like. But you know, like small girls like that, they can scrap like nobody's business. I'm literally a worm, and she's gonna put you in the dirt where you belong. Literally. Yeah, you should never say that on stream. Yeah, that's why I'm just saying it's something I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say that I'm going to ruin Caleb's life by getting him teen pregnant. I'm not going to say that. That's inappropriate for me to say. Caleb love in deep space. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm sorry. I need to stop saying that on stream. I'll only say it on Discord. Small girl, Citrus has 1 inch on her. I mean, even still, like, I mean, I probably look similar to her, but like when I see her, I'm like, damn. But it's kind of like a Chihuahua aspect, Napoleon complex, where it's like they're much better at fighting. Is Caleb a teenager? No, he's an adult. He's an adult. But there was like a period in time. Why inappropriate does Twitch.tv hate healthy family activities? Technically, we're not blood related. He's over the age of 21. You're problematic. I don't want to watch you anymore. I'm sorry. I've always been trying to like, I don't know. It's like hard to reconcile being like a visual novel fan and also wanting to be say-so at the same time, because like it's fundamentally incompatible, don't you think? I don't know. That's why I like try and talk about it more, even though it makes me embarrassed sometimes. Like it's not easy for me to talk about like unsay-so topics in general, but I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at it. But it's still like it kind of like hurts me in my soul sometimes. It's only fun when you're blood related. True. So true. Just like Scrappy do. Technically doing some heavy lifting. The twins in Hollow Live are big visual novel fans. Yes. Yes. But the visual novels that they play, they are strategically not playing the ones that have like problematic content, even though I know that they've played them. Really big, oh my god, why am I blanking on it? Sengen Sakura? What's the one that they just played recently? Yeah. You're saying all visual novel fans aren't say-so? That's not true, but I think that if you've read a lot of visual novels, realistically, there's a very small percentage of them that are all ages content. I would say nearly zero. Even Umineko is like T, rated T for teen, maybe even rated R for gore. There's like no sexual content in that, but there's definitely gore. I would say that if you're like a hardcore visual novel fan, probably at the very least you've read 1 or 2 like major gore visual novels. Senran Kagura. Oh my god, thank you. I was like Kengan Ashura? No, that's the name of that martial arts anime. I was like, I don't know why I'm switching it around. Thank you, Foggy. Yeah, Sakura Wars was the other one. Yeah, I thought about joining the VTuber Jast Idols group, but I think I disparage Jast too often on stream to justify it. Jast follows me on Twitter, yes! That's why I'll never say that Jast has their issues with localization on Twitter, but I will sometimes, occasionally, say that I have some issues with it on stream, and then I'll say how I really feel in Discord. What's the most recent game that Jast has localized? I think that they kind of like don't. You got a great Humble Bundle, really? Senran Kagura is a visual novel? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Sakura Wars, maybe? I thought that it had visual novel aspects to it. I might be mistaken. Oh, Jast's website is new. You know, it's also crazy that Jast does not release... Okay, this is like Fujo talk. But it's crazy that Jast doesn't release more BL visual novels because their top 2 visual novels, and these two have been like the top 2 visual novels for like, I don't know, since they came out, are Dramatical Murder and Slow Damage. And then they got School Days on there, like, since forever. School Days since forever. Like, they're just making money hand over fist for that one, no matter what it is. It was like 20 bucks for 8 games? I'm so jealous. What the heck? Sweet pool. Sounds so good to play. No, I'm good. School Days sucks. I was very disappointed. I've never played it. I've heard it's very short, though. Sorry, one of the most recent games that came out on the Jast store is Opie Succubus Academy. Sucky and busty, demonic and lusty. Kinda awesome alliteration right there. Very subtle. There's no need to be subtle. You know exactly what you're getting when it comes to visual novels. It's gotta rhyme or I can't get it up. Oh, bro, I'm really into like a good iambic pentameter. Sounds like my kind of game. Play it on stream. No, that seems miserable to me. I want a game that has like sexy women in it, but it's also got like a delightful plot. Hopefully a game like that comes out soon. Cause I'm killing all the people who are sexy in Dark Souls, and it's making me depressed. How do you know it doesn't have a good plot? Just vibes, really. Here, I'll look it up on the visual novel database. VNDB. Let's see. Show me this game. I already forgot its name. Opie Succubus Academy? Let's see it. Let's see what the rating is. Here we go. No shot of people giving this game 10s. Are you serious? Show me a review. Bruh. Eight out of 10? You have to be serious. I'm sorry, I'm reading the reviews right now. Okay, the 10 out of 10. Okay, so there's a 5 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 right next to each other. Very shortly between, like, they're like 1 month apart. The 10 out of 10 says, Milk Factory titles get better each time, and this one delivers. If you like giant breasts, this is the game for you. Like the past 2 Milk Factory titles, it is a new kige. That means like basically only porn. Solely focused on sexual content with big-breasted girls. There is very little story. The game simply hits you with H content again and again, many times over. 21 scenes have animation in them, a new record for the developer, and the art/character design is as sexy as ever. And then the 5 out of 10 says, don't know how much longer I can play this for. Anything I play from here on in will just be a repeat of what I've already played. The girls are cute. The girls are super, super cute. But the bad is that... It used... In this developer's old games, you had to carefully choose which heroine to visit and when. The girls are only ovulating at certain times of the month, and you've got a spreadsheet to keep track of them? You've got to balance your time. You've got to choose whether to visit one heroine now so you can have... That's crazy. Wait. That's crazy. Wait, does this game suck because the other games used to be better? Wait, I'm like so invested. No way. They're saying this is a 5 out of 10 because the developers' old games in the past used to have like weird bullshit spreadsheet stuff. Wait, no, I kind of agree. I get it. Oh my god. That's so sad. Yeah, they used to be called Squeeze. Now they're called Milk Factory. Damn. Gotta get... VTuber Fertility Tracker visual novel? Yeah, that's impressive. You know what? Yeah. I think that that's a discerning taste. That's a discerning review opinion. I would have to agree with them. Also, Healed Venom, welcome in. Straw Thunder, welcome in. That's so sad. You know what? This is just a symptom of the Cocomelon generation that, I mean, no pun intended, unfortunately. Those Cocomelons are just not doing enough for this guy because there used to be so much more immersion. How unfortunate. That is so funny. I'd rather die before I reviewed a VN like that. Listen, how many paragraphs is this review? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is a 16 paragraph, 5 out of 10 review for Opie Succubus Academy. Like, this guy is, he's had enough. And you know what? I understand him. If you are this dedicated, like, your opinion matters. Your opinion matters to this. Hi, Neprune, welcome in. I'm talking about reading visual novel reviews. Might be hard to find a good Opie Succubus game, especially when they're dime a dozen. If we had to talk about the big-breasted succubus economy, it must be very high supply. But how much demand is there? You know, like there has to be some variety in your discerning tastes as a visual novel enjoyer. Where's your Euphoria review? Nowhere, because I've never finished it. I don't know if I'll ever play that game. I can't deal with... Okay, Clock Up is like way too... Their art style is way too much for me. I played a little bit of it. I played the beginning of one route. But the hyper... Okay, I can't play anything Clock Up because they like for real torture women or something in that like recording booth. Those women scream like they are really being tortured. It is brutal to listen to. It's too much for me. Like, where do you find like voice actors like this? And they're probably doing it for pennies. Have you played Stellar Blade? Yes. I played and beat it. And I very much enjoyed it. That's just crazy though. Sorry, I'm talking about visual novels. It's not Unsay So, because this visual novel's just called this. So I'm just reading. Oh, there's a lot of visual novels coming out very soon. Because it was their debut role. True. That's very true. Yeah, but I just can't. Wasn't one of your stream titles like, I like to torture women? Yeah, probably it was. That was probably one of my stream titles, but I don't like to hear it. I have a heart. Yeah, I even tried to play Maggot, or I played the demo for Maggot Baits, and I couldn't do it because the pain noises were too much. It's quite amazing. It actually makes me like kind of interested in like the visual novel voice acting community, because I'm not hearing recordings like this from other demographics. Like if someone was acting in the way that people act in visual novels, it would be like 10 out of 10 voice acting performances like every single time. I don't know. It's very interesting to me to think about. I'm sorry. I'll fix it afterwards. I would have to, whenever I open up Stream Elements in a browser when I'm streaming, it tends to crash stream. Yeah, but I'd love to know more about that. Say you culture. I've only really interacted with it through otomes. And man, people love those diabolic lovers seiyus. I don't really care about that one. Just a whiner. It's okay to whine. It's okay to whine. It's Friday. You can have as much whining as you want. Everyone whine about one thing right now. I'm gonna whine about, what do I want to whine about? I want to whine about, No, I'm pretty happy right now. I don't know if I have any whining currently. I only hit 3 nat 20s on today's D&D session. Oh, humble brag. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I haven't. I've heard that game is good. My sleep schedule is effed and I can't fix it. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Melatonin, maybe. Getting smoked in the Uma Cup. No, what a waste. That could be such a waste of time. Collaboration works eroge HMO is actually how the voice actors do their thing. All the Higurashi and Umineko VAs. I play the version where there's like no voice acting. Yeah, true. The way to fix an F sleep schedule is to pull an all-nighter. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if I just brute force it, my bestest way to fix a sleep schedule is to just like, when I wake up in the morning, I'll just go back to sleep again. Oh, I just refuse to sleep in the morning. No! Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night, so I slept on the carpet again, and then I went back into my bed. And you know what? I only felt kind of bad in the morning. A fistful of melatonin. But melatonin feels really weird if you don't immediately go to sleep. You guys ever take melatonin and then just like lay in bed and you feel like kind of like you're having an out-of-body experience? I can't sleep past 7. I've been trying to like not be hard on myself recently and sleep in a little bit. Actually, I was talking about it with Asha, and she was like, I don't know why, but VTubers have terrible sleep schedules. Like they're always sleeping until 10 a.m. And I was like, I really want to do that so bad. I'll get like closed eye hallucinations. I only try and take 1. I don't know what the dosing is. Spiders! That's never happened to me, but I'd cry. I wake up at 5 p.m. Yeah, I have an alarm set on my phone to wake me up at 8:30 in the morning, even on weekends, just so that I don't like mess up my sleep schedule. But recently I've been snoozing it a little bit because I think it feels good to just sleep in a little bit more. I don't know. But then I'm always scared that I'm gonna like sleep in past stream or something. It's also better to just wake up in the morning and start doing things, don't you think? I don't know. I can sleep for a really long time if I'm not woken up. I'm like resident sleeper, just like... That's me! I could sleep anytime. But I like doing things more and playing video games. Oh! A game that I've been playing off stream a bunch. I've just been playing it solo, and I played like one open multiplayer lobby. I've been playing Far Far West. Have any of you guys seen this game? It's really fun. It's just an early access game right now, but it's like a swarm shooter. Been playing games without us? Yeah, cause I feel like it's good for my brain, I feel like, to play some games off stream. Also, I just had a collab, so I didn't want to ask people like super quickly to play games with me. So I was like, I'll just play this game off stream. After you mentioned it during peak, yes. And that's about when I got it too, because I was like, I'll try it. Normally I try and play like indie games off stream so I can have stuff to talk about. Cause I'm always worried about not having anything to talk about with you guys, even though I feel like I got a lot of topics right now. You're doing a collab with it? I'm not sure. I would like to find... I don't feel like a lot of my friends are very, like, shooty. Topania is good. Oh my gosh, you should see Topania play Torbjorn. She's like a beast. Nugget is a good shooter. I don't know if I have any other shooter friends. Just spread misinformation. You guys hear that dogs are going extinct? I just read an article about dogs. It's over. It's like they're saying that like this is the lowest amount of dogs that have ever been born on Earth ever. Yeah, they're saying that like they're having the same kind of thing that humans are having, like a negative birth rate. And so soon, there's gonna be no more dogs. It's all gonna be geriatric dogs. And then we're gonna have like a geriatric dog economy. But really, like, what's geriatric dog? Like 13? This is all... Not my yellow street dog. No, it's over. It's over. They don't got that dog in them anymore. Like, legitimately. It's really sad. No more dog social security. Yeah. Who's going to be paying into dog social security when there's no more young dogs? This is just like a complete collapse of street and domestic dog society. It's very unfortunate. We need to get more dogs pregnant. Well, no. Don't like thinking about that. I invested so much into doggy pats. I'm sorry, doggy pats are like about to be over. Yeah, it's crazy. And you know who's overtaken dogs? Cats. People are getting cats left and right because cats are like way easier to deal with, other than the fact that sometimes they're huge assholes. But you know, they don't need to go outside. So most people are getting cats. And they're saying that like this is like the most amount of cats that have ever been adopted from shelters ever. Yeah, and all the cats, they all got feline herpes. Just like my cat. Yep, he's not special. He's not special. I'm just making shit up, I'm sorry. Caused by big toxoplasmosis! I know, a silver's high! It's not human birth rates, I'm talking about dogs! This shit's all true! Yeah, Citrus cat gave the 90% of the other cats. Yeah, it's called FSV, feline herpes virus. It's all true. My cat has it, but he's been like a super spreader because he just went on a cruise. Yeah, my cat just went on a cruise. Yeah, he just got back. but it seems like everyone from that cruise just like started having like feline herpes. Yeah, everyone's taking medication for it now. It's kind of crazy because herpes is permanent. As long as you don't have it. No. It can't be spread from cats to humans. Don't worry about it. What is your cat up to? He just like, listen, he's one of those types of people who loves to be a super spreader. Yeah, after he got off that cruise, he went to a buffet and he took the train to and from the buffet as well. He just like loves being outside. Just being a fat chud. I've had a Google document that says Citrus Sunshine hates women. I need to write my own Google document talking about how much I love women. I can't even... This Citrus Sunshine situation is crazy. I don't even... Home slices? I'm not even gonna post an apology video because there's nothing to apologize. Those B words calling me out for not loving women simply don't know my extensive history on loving and cherishing women in every facet of my life. it's absurd. Like, the people who say that I don't love women, they just don't get it. Like, I'm out there, like young people, like middle-aged people, older women. I have like a massive repertoire. I have like a Rolodex of women I could call up right now on my landline because I'm using my Rolodex. I don't know why I said that. And they could all vouch for how much I love and cherish them. This Google document is nothing. So never worry, because you're getting the truth straight from the source. She loves women suffering. I do. Google Ducky. Imagine not doubling down. I would never double down on that. I love like everyone. I don't know. That sounds bad. That sounds bad to say, but I know there are some people who are like, I hate everyone equally. I feel like I love everyone equally. There's like no real, there's nothing that I feel like I would say otherwise. Citrus hates men. I've been fighting this allegation for like forever. I don't know why. Even the most evil person on earth? Yeah, unfortunately, because maybe there's some like hope in their heart. But maybe not. You know, some people, you can be sad for a waste of a life. Every life is important. Why does everyone always say that I hate men? I don't get it. I'm always nice to you guys. Yeah, I love Caleb, Love, and Deep Space. How can you guys say that I hate men? That's like a guy right there. She loves Furuno Erica. Yeah, okay, this allegation is true. This allegation is true. Weird how there's no men in your room. Yeah, I actually have... Okay, to be fair, yeah, this does look bad right now. Listen, just because I don't have any men in this room, doesn't mean I don't like them. So, I am currently barricading my door so a specific man cannot just open my door and walk in and start meowing. But that doesn't mean I don't like men. Just not him. She always yells at us and we're 100% men. Okay, that's like a skewed percentage though. Yeah, I'm talking about my cat. Yeah, he'll open the door cuz he gets automatically fed in the evenings, but he'll open my door if I don't have something against the door and just start meowing and won't leave. So now I gotta put a guitar amp behind the door. I thought we're only 99.5% men. Let me see what my demographics are right now. Let's see. So that would be under... What is that under again? I think it's under... Partner. Let's see. No. It's under sponsorships. Holy shit. Holy shit! Wait, I have 2.1% of my current demographic, age 25 to 34, is female. That's like the highest it's ever been. That's crazy. 2.1? That's huge. It's huge, yeah. Absolutely massive. And then 0.45% of my demographic is 18 to 24 female. That's like more than 0.2. I think that's what it was last time. That's huge. Gigantic. And, how many in the 35 years age? Oh, 0.62% of my female demographic is age 35 and up. Holy shit, hit me up. DM me, please. Where are you? Is that your mom? Is that my mom? Oh shit, that might actually be my mom being an actual statistic right now. Because it was literally 0 last time. It must be. She must be unironically skewing my data. Okay, I'll have to wait for that. Your mom is 35. My mom is... Oh, she just got pissed at me because I missaid how old she was. Don't mess this up. She's 48. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, because I said... I said that she was almost 50, and she was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm not almost 50. Damn, she's single now. Yeah, yeah, is she 48? Well, I was rounding up for, we were talking about health stuff, and I was like, almost 50, like, etc. And she was like, I'm not 50. Never say that. I felt so bad. Yeah, she beat my ass. Well, she beat my ass verbally, because I said 49, and she's like, nope. And I said 48, and she said yes. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, okay, yeah, because she was born in 77. I always say 20. Oh, mommy, happy birthday. Oh, God, 21. That's crazy. 21. That's a big age. No. I knew my parents' birth year. I misunderstood. I thought she was 49. Sorry, girl. Sorry. She wanted to get my ass. I felt really bad about that. I'm sorry, mommy. It's okay. It's actually too late for her to hear me say that. Always round down and subtract 5. So what? 45, 40? You have no idea how old you are? 48 is still... I agree. I also say that to my mom. Yeah, actually... When she... This is like morbid, but also really funny. But when she first got diagnosed with breast cancer, like every single time she met someone, they'd be like, oh, you're so young. You're so young. Oh my God, you're so young to have this happen to you. And she was like, yeah, everyone keeps saying that to me. And I was like, you're always saying that you're old. Now you got people saying that you're young. You should be happy. And she was like, don't piss me off. Has she commented on your streams? Yes. Yes, I had to make a mod post in my mod channel being like, hey, this is my mom. Please don't ban her if she says something annoying. Or if she says something mean to me. She sounds feisty. Yes, she is. What has she said? Nothing crazy. But I know her name now. Is she watching more? Yes, but I'm hoping that she... Okay, the issue is that she followed me on Twitch, and so she gets notifications whenever I go live. Yeah, which she wasn't doing before. So I'm really hoping that she just, like... I'm not her mom, FYI. No. She's definitely not here. It's like 9, 10, 11, 12 East time. She's hip enough to make an account. True. Yeah, she actually bought bits and then didn't send them to me. And then she was like, I had to Google how to send the bits and I still didn't figure it out. And I was like, you do not need to send me bits. Like, if you want to send me like $3, like you can just do that on PayPal. Like you don't have This is how. She just like couldn't figure it out. Thank you for the bit. How'd she even find your channel? Because I told her. Go Squeenie to go buy herself an emoji. Thank you. I appreciate it. From Citrus's mom, thank you for the 300 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was like, don't let Twitch take your money. Mother, please, I love you. Stop. I told her that I was streaming. My mom knows that I stream. And she's very proud of me for being on the front page. 420, I'm a cool mom. You guys would all make like super cool moms. Does she like your model? Yeah. Yeah, she did say like, I think that she said that I should show more skin. And I was like, Mother, please don't say that. But that's like the only thing that she said. Oh, actually, she was pissed at you guys for a second. Because she said some people in your chat were being very mean. But I was like, no. If anyone was being genuinely mean to me, they would have been timed out. Like I was like, no. Everyone who was talking I know them. Don't worry about it. So like, it's not being mean to me. And if they were being mean to me, then I was just blanking it out probably. Yeah, she said she was very mad. She almost typed in chat about it. That she was mad about it. During the front page. No. It was definitely, I don't know who she was mad about. Because I asked her and she was like, I don't remember. But they were being really mean to you. And I was like, please don't fight home slices. Make her head mod? No. She'd just ban people for nothing. Yeah, it was during the front page stream, but honestly, it was mostly home slices talking during that time. Probably the voice guy, maybe, but she said it was someone who didn't get banned. So I'm assuming it was like some playful ribbing that you guys were doing that she thought was mean, but I was like, no, it's all contextual. It's all contextual, mother. No, it wasn't any of you. It wasn't any of you. No, my mom likes you guys, though. She was like, some of them were funny, but like a lot of them are mean to you. And I was like, that's, no. In fact, I think the home slices are really nice to me. I don't know. I think that you guys all realistically could be meaner to me. Hatred's also a strong emotion. Yes, I need your hatred to fester, so you guys like only think of me. Your mom sounds great. She's very hip and with it. Yeah, I think it was playful bullying because there's no way. I had like so much like strictness on during that stream that I was like, I don't think that anyone was saying anything truly mean to me. Why would it be mean to you? I don't know. I don't know what it was about, actually. She didn't give me any context. She was like, I don't remember, but I was just really mad. I was like, don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's all good. I'm happy. We need to show more skin. No, I think I'm supposed to be showing more skin. She was like, I saw other people like you. I think she meant VTuber. And they were like wearing such skimpier stuff than you. Like, you got a lot of clothes on. It's like, yeah, mother, I'm an idol. So we need to show more skin. Yeah, I need you guys to all be naked during my streams, but like in like a monk sort of way. Your mom's like a skimpier. Yeah, I guess my mom likes a little bit of skin to be shown. Already done. Perfect. Ahead of the game. Per your mom's suggestion. Thank you. Citrus's mom VTuber when? Oh my god, maybe one day. I would be like too scared to have her on stream. She was on OnlyFans watching VTubers later. Yeah, she was like, wow, these VTubers got no skin, got no clothes on, no skin on. Maybe she thought you were a different kind of creator. Maybe. I don't think so though. Cause I think that she's briefly watched my streams before, which is why I was like, why would you say that now? She plays Opie Succubus. God, I hope so. That seems like a nice recreational time for her. She knows what's up. Yeah, I like never tell people that I stream. Only old people. In fact, I think the majority of people I've told that I stream are old people. My older bestie, my friend Susan. That's it, really, that I've told straight up. Does Moga-chan know? Yes, she does. How old is old? Over the age of 65. You guys are not old. I don't think that 30 is old. Don't be silly. I think that 30 is like not old at all. In fact, I feel like a lot of VTubers are over the age of 30. Yeah, I was like shook to be like one of the few people that I met at Offkai who was under 30. I was like, oh my gosh, like these are all beautiful women around me. I didn't know that I was like so young in comparison. I'm 30 months old. That's crazy. You're like so good at typing. Sounds like something that someone over the age of 30 would say. No, I'm very confident in saying I'm under the age of 30. You're one of the few, yeah, that I was hanging out with. Yeah. I'm trying to think. confident, like 100%. There's really like nothing I could say more to that. And who is that? I'm not telling. Do you like older women? Of course I love them. I mean, I interact with a lot of them all the time. So you do tell old people you stream. You guys aren't old though. 30 is young. Do they pretend to be under 30? I don't think that it's pretending. It's just like omission maybe. But there's nothing wrong with being over 30. In fact, I think that the older someone gets, the better they are at telling stories. Because they got more things to say, which I like. I feel like I mostly watch older VTubers now because I like what they have to say. I like them more than younger women. I still, to this day, do not know anyone my age, and it kind of kills me all the time. What if your mom lied about your age and you're older than you actually are? That I'm lying just by not knowing my own age, which would be so sad. Not even Nugget. I mean, yeah, Nugget's younger than me, but I don't know anyone my own age. I'm 67. Grace Ashcroft, 2004. I think you were probably born in 2004, right? So you're 22? Deceit through ignorance. My VTuber buddies are your age. Or are my age. Oh! That's a Resident Evil reference? Six, 7 emote when? Never. Cause what if that dies? Okay, I think I might want to go and get ready to wind down and do some stream stuff. But are you guys excited to have karaoke tomorrow? Hi Trent, welcome in. How are you? I'm excited for karaoke. Don't miss me yet. I'll be streaming at, what time did I say that I was gonna stream? My apologies. At 5 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. So different than my normal streaming schedule. Nice! Did you pass? Let's go! Congrats! But I'm excited to stream tomorrow. I love doing karaoke. Hopefully I can strut my stuff. I practiced a couple extra songs. He passed! Nice! 2 years down, 2 to go. Let's go! Trent, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. So proud. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. Let's see who we can raid today. Who's streaming? Anyone? Do women stream? Let's see. There are women out there, and they... Zuzu's playing Pokemon Black and White? No, she's playing some mod hack. Whatever, I'm still gonna raid her. I haven't raided her in a while. But thank you guys. Here, I'm going to... If you have a sub, make sure that you use the message with the wigglies. And if you don't have a sub, make sure you use the message with the oranges. Moemon. Ooh. Are they extra moe? Never seen this before. Maybe I have watched her play a little bit of it. Oh, they're anime girls! Cute. Okay. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And I hope that you guys sleep well. Poke Girls, that's freaking rocks. Based. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Sleep well. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.